there are several clusters, well, let's say there are three that are immediately around what is the nature of human beings as active, communicative, symbolic creatures. And for that, I've drawn on very heavily on Vygotsky and the other Russian psychologists and the work that has followed in that tradition. Another have been the American pragmatists, starting with, not starting with, but I think the one who speaks most directly is Mead. I've also been very influenced by the psychiatrist Harry Stack Sullivan, who also comes out of that tradition. He's often not seen in that way, and that also pervades a lot of American social sciences, the pragmatist tradition. And then there's the phenomenological tradition coming from Schutz. Then I've been very interested in sociology, structural and structurational sociology, and microsociology as well. So micro, meso. Another area that was very influential, I spent a lot of time thinking about, and I think was the work on literacy and orality. Not that I accepted all the original distinctions made, but I think they were raising very important questions about the affordances of the different media and how that interacts with society and history. Needed to move beyond the kind of the gross dichotomies they initially began working with, but those raised that group, Ong, Goody, Havelock, raised very important questions.
I think the most important influences on me have been from the field of rhetorical studies, both classical rhetoric and contemporary rhetoric. Certainly Aristotle had a lot to say about genre, and that I found very, very informative. Again, understood within the context of Athenian society and its needs for political communication. Again, you have to go back into the history and the society to understand why Aristotle saw the genres the way he did, and how those genres might need to be reformulated for contemporary society. The new rhetorics, strongly identified with Kenneth Burke and Chaim Perelman and Stephen Toulmin, have also been very influential in understanding the way that all language use and all discourse is shot through with persuasive intent in one way or another. And I think that this is what led me to try to understand genre as a kind of persuasive action itself. Speech act theory influenced me here as well. Phenomenology and the notion of typification, George Herbert Mead as well, in terms of the way in which we become socialized. So there's a cluster of important theorists in the 20th century along those lines that I would point to as well.